Awakening and enlightenment, two words that sound similar, yet they point to completely different levels of consciousness. In fact, enlightenment is a realm far beyond awakening. Almost everyone has experienced awakening at some point, a sudden shift in perception, a moment of clarity. But those moments are fleeting. Enlightenment, on the other hand, is rare. It's not a glimpse. It's a permanent shift. So what exactly is awakening? What is enlightenment? And how are they different? Awakening means you suddenly snap out of your usual unconscious patterns. You see your mental loops, your limiting beliefs, and in that moment, something breaks open. It's a cognitive upgrade, a shift in awareness, usually happening at the level of conscious mind. You might feel more alive, more present, but the problem is, that state often doesn't last. You get pulled back into your emotions, your old habits. Awakening lets you glimpse a part of the truth, not the whole of it. Enlightenment is something else entirely. It's not just seeing truth, it's becoming truth. You don't just witness life clearly, you understand the nature of all existence. The boundaries between yourself and the universe dissolve. This is what Buddhism calls dependent origination, and what Taoism refers to as harmony between heaven and man. It's a total transformation of body, mind, and spirit. Here's a key difference. An awakened person might still fall into duality. They may still judge, divide the world into good or bad, right or wrong. But the enlightened person transcends that duality. They no longer react. They see. Awakening happens with the conscious mind, but enlightenment requires a shift in the subconscious too. Think of it like this. Let's say a person has 100 units of energy. Only 5 of those units are accessible through conscious thought. The remaining 95%, the subconscious, is chaotic, scattered, full of old programming. You can't control it easily. That's why, if you want to be enlightened, your subconscious has to evolve. Let's look at 3 levels of human awareness. Level 1. Most people live here. They can't even control their conscious thoughts. They're distracted all the time, thinking about dinner while working, thinking about work while watching a movie. This scattered attention makes everything inefficient, and it's exhausting. Sometimes you may feel like you've done nothing all day, yet you're drained. That's this state. Unconscious chaos. Level 2. The conscious mind is focused. When you work, you're fully present. When you rest, you really rest. This state is powerful. You're in control, clear, and efficient. This is what most people describe as awakening or flow state. Your body and mind are aligned. But there's a downside. This focus is fragile. Imagine you're fully focused on writing, and suddenly your boss interrupts you. That moment of clarity disappears. Your attention was on one point, not the whole field. Level 3. Conscious and subconscious are united. You are aware of the moment, and also of yourself in the moment. You're not just inside the experience, you're also watching it unfold. It's like viewing a 3D world from a 4D perspective. This is not just flow. This is emptiness, but not emptiness as nothingness. It's emptiness that holds infinite possibilities. No matter what changes, the task, the people, the environment, you stay deeply connected. You feel joyful, full, whole, not because something good happened, but because that joy is your natural state of being. So, how do you get to this higher state? Not through the mind alone. The subconscious must transform. Your subconscious is like a deep ocean. On the surface, it looks calm, but underneath, it's full of hidden currents, memories, habits. It directly controls your emotions and behaviors. That's why practices like meditation, breathwork, or stillness exist, to clean up the subconscious, clear away the clutter. Important to remember, the subconscious doesn't judge. It absorbs everything, right or wrong, true or false. So if you fed it fear, doubt, guilt, that becomes your reality. If your subconscious is misaligned, it will lead your life down a chaotic path. But if it's in harmony, it becomes your greatest ally. Here's a simple practice. Stop overthinking. Stop trying to analyze everything. Turn off the judge in your mind. Instead, feel. Feel your heartbeat, your breath, the blood flowing through your body. Every movement, every sensation, feel it fully. Even if you do nothing, your body still breathes, your heart still beats. That's the subconscious at work. Just observe it without interfering. When random thoughts arise, and they will, don't fight them. Thoughts and emotions are just surface winds. The source is much deeper. Often, it's a hidden attachment or wound. Trace your emotion to its root. You'll find it's not from it's a fixation inside you. And when you stop resisting that emotion, when you allow it to pass through, it disappears like a breeze brushing past your skin. That's when obsession melts. The ego lets go. This is called habit energy falling away. This is the beginning of true inner freedom. Inner work is not about escaping the world. It's not about suppressing emotions either. It's about bringing your awareness into your body, into your experience, into your subconscious, and allowing that energy to transform itself. And over time, your inner landscape changes. The noise quiets, the storms settle, and the light stays. Polish the mirror constantly so the dust never settles. That's the path from awakening to enlightenment.